Hello my beautiful hammerhead and welcome back to another video. In this video I want to talk about something that might be a thing in the future. I hope that it's going to be something in the future. And we have some proof of it already. I know this is really vague. Let me get to the beginning of the story. This is inspired by Tabletop Tactics podcast. Really worth a listen to. I do recommend it. The episode was called Making Legends Legendary Again or something like that, and it made me think, which a podcast should do sometimes, I think. But yeah, so they were talking about now in 40k for them, like Captain Tycho of the Blood Angels, how you can play all those models that are now in Legends, and that the game should be more focused a little bit on the casual side and so on. It's been a while. It's been over 1.5 weeks or 2 weeks. I don't remember when the episode came out. Doesn't really matter. As I've said, go and listen to it for yourself. But it stuck with me. And as of right now, it's no real surprise that my interest in Games Workshop games is not the greatest, because the lore, the Black Library, is the main part that keeps me engaged. But as of late, Games Workshop did something that brought me back completely to one of their games. And this game is named Warcry. And we have here Callus and Toll, other way around, Callus and Toll and their companions here. Great set, really, really great. Not only do we get more Black Library characters in models, it's also a Warhammer Plus animation, which is a thing I was saying since the inception of Warhammer Plus. Make models for the animations to promote Warhammer Plus. We finally got it. So, but these are not the only ones that do interest me. We also have the Black Talons. One of my favorite characters for the Stormcast Eternals is Neve. That's also not a really big surprise. To have her and her companions in a box is also incredible. This is awesome. And it does not stop here. We also do get Gunnar Brandt's Dark Oath Ravagers, or whatever they called. His Oathbound, I don't know. Warhammer Plus animation, and in the future also a book, which is fantastic. This is exactly what I want. And this is something that will get me into Warcry. Now, okay, but where am I going with this? It's actually pretty simple. To make my point, we're going into a different game. A game that I wanted to start, but I failed miserably at it. Which is fine, which is completely fine, which is Malifaux. It's a great game. The models are beautiful. The game looked fun, but I had no one around me that plays it. Now I only kept the models that really interest me as a painter, and that's also fine. But what I want to show you is something every faction has, almost every hero. I don't think there is a hero that does not have this. Let's go to my favorite hero, Ling Li. We have Ling Li, bibliothecary, I don't know, I'm sorry. My German just shows right now. And we have Ling Li Storyteller. These are two different models. These are two different models in not only power level, not only as the model, but in different points in time. We also have this. Let us take one of the first heroes. Not really the first, but in the first wave. Let's just say it like this. We have Misaki Katanaka in her regular form and then the fractured form. This is also two different models, two different rule sets in two different points in time. Now you might say, but Beardy, what has this to do with Games Workshop? What has this to do with Warcry or Age of Sigmar or anything at all? Well, let me say it like this. We already have something like this. I know it also comes from another Games Workshop thing, but we have Raduca the Wolf. First introduced in Ulfenkarn, the city, in the game Cursed City, which is, for me personally, a great game. Yes, it has its flaws, but it's still a great game. Everything after that, we just ignore that. This is not a drama video here. So, but we have Raduca the Wolf. This is Cursed City scenario. Okay, we can play him like that. Then, in a different point in time, we have Chaduka the Beast. Same person, different time, different model, different rules. I know that it's not feasible for every hero right now, because first of all, we already have too many heroes, which could be something that we still could do with, now we get to the point with Tabletop Tactics podcasts, legends. We can play, let's just say, Raduca the Wolf as a legend before the happenings in the Cursed City. And in the regular Battletome, we have Chaduka the Beast as an example. We also have, right now, Neve Blacktalon in two different ways. We have her in her, let's just say, regular armor, and now we have her in the Thunderstrike armor, which is amazing. We already have two personalities in two different ways, in two different points in time, which opens up so much. Because let's just say, Vandus Hammerhand gets a model in Thunderstrike armor, which will probably be shown in a couple of hours as this goes live and we get the Adepticon reveals. And also Corgus Cool in two different iterations. Then who says that the older models are obsolete? Make them legends, make them a PDF, so everyone can still play them in a narrative game or just because you love the model. And it's still viable. It's still a fun game. And you can say, I'm not gonna use Thunderstrike Armor Stormcast Eternals because I'm still pre-Bellacor's Curse. I'm still pre-Broken Realms. This is my scenario. And you want to go further in the storyline. Maybe one of your friends buys a Bellacor so you can replay the scenarios. Then, bam, Cursed Skies, Thunderstrike Armor, and you can evolve your own game. Because as of right now, the game is a little bit too overloaded. It's too much to do. For a tournament player or people who play a lot, that's fine, I guess. Brent from Goober Town Hobbies just made a video about 40k, and it's also worth a look. It's a great video, by the way. It's almost exactly what I think about 40k right now, and a little bit of Age of Sigmar, as much as I love Age of Sigmar, the game. But yeah, combining these two things is what stuck in my mind. So, am I too, I don't know, out of the box thinking right here, right now? Because we are not gonna lose the old Vandus model. It's still viable. We are not gonna lose Corgus Cool's model, because it's still viable. It's still a Chaos Lord, a Khorne Lord. And we're not gonna lose Neve, because she's still a knight, not Zephyros, the thingy. There are so many knights and lords in the Stormcast Eternals. I don't care. The other assassin model. So, I think I conveyed my thoughts to you. I hope that I conveyed my thoughts to you. But before the discussion begins, I am on the point of the game should be balanced around tournament players, because you always go to people who, well, spend the majority of their time or professionally in taking things apart. Because I don't go to my dentist to fix my car. Or, just as an example, or I don't know, my boss doesn't go to, I don't know, my mechanic if he wants to know what's wrong with the substances in our lab. You always go to the people who know the best, or who dissect everything piece by piece. But to have Legends models, those can be also wildly strong. I mean, just imagine a Primarch model in 40k, just Magnus swooping around, blasting everything with mind bullets, Gilliman just cleaving everything apart with the Emperor's sword. I don't know. There's just so many things that can be done with Legends models. Or Nagash, or Archaon, the Ever-Chosen. Right now, I believe he's the Never-Chosen because he's too overcosted. But things like that would be a thing of the past, because you can play them just for fun. You know, the thing we do that hobby for fun. But yeah, before I go into another tangent here, what are your thoughts on all of this? Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I am keen to know what you have to say. And while you're down there, please remember to do all the YouTube stuff, because hitting buttons is not only fun. Why? Because that way we can build a bigger community and talk more Warhammer almost every day. And by that I of course mean like and subscribe, because tomorrow we're gonna talk about the Adepticon reveals. But until then, have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, bye, bye.